My beautiful stars, reading time. All right, let's see this main beautiful collective. What is around you guys? All right, Mercury retrograde. Earth sign, air sign. It could be in an earth and air pairing. There's something here with Mercury retrograde 15th, 16th of this month. So putting things under review, communication issues. You could be, side note, having electronic issues. Something's clearly wanting to ground here, stuck in the mind over certain forms of communication. Earth. I just want one more for Earth quickly. This could be something that's taken years to ground. Oh, that's funny. That was the same pairing as yesterday's collective. So, Earth sign. You clearly have someone around you that you've put in the category of narcissist or very self-involved here. No wonder you've had communication issues. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. One more. Whoa. Okay. Sneaky, lie, pants on fire. There's clearly, for the right collective, there's an earth sign here that you are not too impressed with. Okay. Hold on, I just want to... Okay, my angels. So, first card, Twin Flames. If you feel this person is a divine connection of yours, this probably isn't the best way to be thinking about them, unless you feel there's someone else here that's an earth sign that has maybe put a bit of a wedge in between you and this person. But, my beautiful angels, if this is who you see as your divine, not a good way to be speaking about them in the mind, okay? Because energy, you could feel this way, but the right collective, you still clearly feel this way too. So we talk about projection and threads and fear and, you know, always expecting the worst. If you're activated to this journey, you're activated to the universal frequency. So just how people focus on positivity to call in manifestations, it's the exact same flip of a coin when it comes to negativity. And we say what you focus on, that's what you're projecting out, so that's what you'll keep calling in. Okay. You're trying to be, hopefully you're not getting advice from friends that makes you feel this way, but even though you're in a divine pairing, you're trying to move on, happily single, having fun. I always say normally 9 times out of 10, family and friends want the best for us. But if we speak a lot of negativity about someone on our mind, our heart, of course, they're going to validate your feelings and it starts to create this image. I talk about it here with the connecting energy to you guys. Sometimes their slander and their excessive talk about the negativity, they start to exaggerate more and more each time. And then unfortunately, they manipulate their thought pattern and they create a perception of you guys that isn't right. And I feel for the right collective, unfortunately, let it be advice, let it be the time away, let it be all the communication issues. I feel that you've started to paint not the nicest image. And I've noticed here this week, I've actually started like talking a lot about avoidance and maybe this is coming to my mind for a reason. It's really hard when you're on this divine journey and there's so many things online about dismissive avoidance, fearful avoidance, narcissist, bloody anxious attachment stuff, whatever it is. There's so much, right? And I always say when we try and put logic on the divine journey, so doing research about narcissists, doing research about, you know, dismissive avoidance, fearful of whatever it is. When you try and put logic into your journey, I say it blurs the lines, because this divine journey, and if you're not on this twin flame journey, don't even bother watching. This divine journey, I always say, it's the most trauma-filled souls that find each other. And I actually see this a lot, and I really tried to separate that last dismissive, avoidant collective. I tried to separate the two, because for the divine community, and this, again, if you're not activated, this isn't going to make sense. A lot of you guys literally have these attachment styles. You might have found this person as a fearful and them as a dismissive. You might have, I don't want to say narcissist. I don't believe any divine's a narcissist. But the reason you guys find each other is through the pain, to heal, to evolve. Okay, we say you have to burn to learn. And this is why I also tell you guys, every time they come in, it's not about being, it's putting up a boundary. Because just how they had to burn you through rejection or abandonment or whatever it is, without them doing this to you, you wouldn't have started finding your self-worth. You wouldn't have started working on boundaries. You wouldn't have started seeing all the lessons and the different lessons with people in your life. It's like the more that they, unfortunately, make you walk through that fire and feel pain, the more you evolve. And I always say pain, anxiousness, anxiety, stress, they're the emotion that evolves us when we see it right? So every time this person, because of the veils, has said no response, whatever it is, each time it chipped away at you, more and more your shadow. You started growing, you started healing, you started seeing yourself, the self-respect. Everyone's on a progressive journey, and I find sometimes you guys really get stuck, and this is why it takes years for true divines to come in. It's not easy to heal those things. But every time you guys look at this person when they pop up through a breadcrumb or something dry, and then you as a collective are like, hey, how are you? Pretending like this person's done nothing. You guys tend to blame them. Why do they keep doing this? Why do they keep doing that? Because of the 4D image expectation you've created in your mind. You're happy ever after. They love me just as much as I love them. They're longing for me. They're craving me. When they're in avoidance, they're not. So every time you excuse that stuff, it prolongs your timeline, because you're not seeing your worth. You're not in your self-respect. You're excusing someone that's not showing you that they love you the way you should be loved. This journey, I say it all the time, if you've been activated on this journey, it is to find yourself. It's to connect to that inner child, that soul that was lost at such a young age, because unfortunately you had a life full of trauma. It's to find yourself so you can do something beautiful for this world. You feel the pain to learn how to transmute it. You learn how to heal yourself, because 9 times out of 10, you guys get through this yourself. Yes, it takes years, but you learn healing can be done by walking through painful emotion and teaching your brain it's not the end of the world. The trauma, the shadow you've created from a young age, 3-4 years old, to protect yourself, your coping mechanisms, your safety mechanisms, this is how you act in life. You learn through this journey that healing can be done. And that is why true divines, you are doing some form of mission work for this world to help them understand this is possible, that we're not conformed to this. You're teaching this world some form of unconditional love, understanding of healing, understanding how to walk through this condemnment, okay? I always say, until you guys really transition and realize this journey is about self-discovery, it's to break you free from the shackles that have kept you bound here life after life after life. It's not about your physical union. And when you guys just hold on to physical union, it takes years. And some of you guys don't even come in. You should be focusing on what you're meant to do for this world. That's why you were activated. I talk about it all the time. You're 5% of the population. We have 85% of the population that believe this stuff to be true. You're not that percent, so you shouldn't be doing research on this stuff. It will blind you. It will put this person in a category. They must be this, they must be that. Instead of just trusting in the magic of your activation, the miracle that was granted for you. And this is also why I tell you guys, stay offline, because it can confuse you. And again, if you are do not watch this, because it just sounds woo-woo to 85% of the population. And even people, and I love you guys, and I see you in the comments, Dave, like, I love you guys, but even that can confuse you. I've got a lot of different collectives here, and true twins are this much of the population. If you believe that you are truly this, you've been activated, you are doing your mission work, you are going through your healing, you're doing everything possible to be the best version of you, it doesn't matter if this is this, that, the other. You need to learn to truly believe, because this is what happens. I see it daily. You just prolong your timeline because of the negativity you're putting out. Okay, I tell you guys all the time, if you're activated to the universal frequency, you see the signs, the synchronicities, you feel like your team's around you, you are so highly connected energetically. You're like a lighthouse, right? So when you're positive and you're beaming and you're like, that's what's glowing. But when you go through this, and I always say, because you guys are lighthouses, yes, the good will find you, but you are a beacon of light in the darkness too. So where there is good, there is bad. And the more negative you are, the more bad is around you. Okay, and again, if you ain't activated, stop watching. But this collective, there's a reason I'm saying everything. That came out of nowhere, and I think, unfortunately, you confuse yourself so much. You're trying to put logic into something so magical because of what society deems a relationship and energy should be like. You are meant to break free from the 85%. You guys are meant to teach the 85% through the 85 to break free from the 10%. The world leaders, the education, everything that's learnt since we're in our prison at 4 years old. Okay, the schooling prison. Okay, when was the last time the bloody curriculum like, it's just all there to conform people. You guys are meant to break free from that. So why are you listening to this? Do you know what I'm trying to say? The right collective, you'll know what I'm trying to say. It just comes down to your belief, because without belief, all you put in is fear. And we talk about soul ties, soul connections. I give you guys this example all the time. Through this journey, the universe tries to show you the power of soul tie energy, people that are tied to you, right? So let it be you're at home. All of a sudden, you start to think about a friend, maybe a friend that you haven't even spoken to in a year. And then a day later, they pop up on your phone. You're reading their energy, even if they're on the other side of the world. Let it be you're thinking about a sibling and all of a sudden they call you, or you're thinking about a parent, all of a sudden they call you. They try and show you how your brain, but unfortunately, I always say it, what our brain shows us emotionally, right? Anything our brain shows us, and this is why spiritual psychosis is so scary. No one can tell us anything different. We deem it to be real. Okay, but the universe, especially when you're activated, but you've got to see it outside of the box, they show you the power of connection. Let it be it's a stranger. Let it be you're someone that walks every day, or you go to the same shop every day, and then you start noticing the same person around. So just before you leave the house, you think of that person, and then long and behold, you're walking and there they are, and you've never even had a conversation with this person. The universe tries to show you the power of your mind and what you feel you call in, but because there's not the intense emotion of pain, anxiety with a stranger or friends or family, what you feel, it comes in, because there's no fear attached to that. It's a thought. It's just like, oh. But when you guys tend to think about a heart space, a broken heart space, it turns into negativity. So you are just, instead of feeling them in like I wonder what's going on. There's so much stress and blah, 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 because of your 4D mind, the expectation you've created about union. So when this person's energy comes over you, you just go into a tailspin. You're like, is it them thinking me? Is it this? Is it that? What's going on here? Like, there's so much fear tied to it. The universe is trying to show you guys daily through these soul connections that pop in when you think about them, release the energy. Don't have emotion tied to it. Sorry, I talk about this all the time, but It's like it just doesn't make sense in our divine community. And it's sad because it's you guys that push your timeline away. But then you blame them. And then you have to put them in a category of this, that, to make sense of their behavior instead of just focusing on you and healing you. Like, the universe shows you every day how magical this place is, how magical your mind is. Walking down the street and you're like, if whatever you're thinking, show me a crow, and then a crow pops up. They're trying to show you the power of this every day. But you guys don't see the signs properly. You don't understand the energy properly. I always say the universe can't just put a little piece of paper and be like, bing, here you go. So they show us the lesson in emotion. They show us the lesson in the power of the mind, the intuition, the power of soul connections. But because you guys are so narrow focused on your person and union, it's like every sign, that's them. That sign's them. They're about to communicate with me. Oh, that animal, that means they're about to communicate with me. Oh, that dream, I'm about to get married. It's not, I love you guys. I get very passionate. The universe is giving you signs for soul growth. If you've been activated to help this place, what makes you think every sign they're giving you, and I know it's layers, you guys all go through processes, I say it all the time, it is not about them. And 9 times out of 10, every sign you're seeing, because again, what your brain has told you to be real, right? So now certain signs, you think divine masculine, their face. So because their face is divine masculine energy for you, your brain. So every time you see a sign, brain, my person, it's your divine masculine energy that needs to be activated more passion, more energy into your mission work, more focus on you and your action and success and whatever it is. But again, you guys are just bound to their return, and that's what prolongs your timeline. Another example of soul energy. I'm going to say a reading as an example. Say you're watching a reading, right? And then you actually have someone else come to your mind that you've got let's say it's an ex, right? So let's say you're watching a reading and actually an ex that you've got no emotion. Maybe you've got the ick with, completely detached with, or maybe it was just a fling or someone you spoke to a few years ago. It's like you feel them in a reading, right? But because there's no emotion, there's no fear of what comes next, there's nothing attached to it. They pop up because your intuition, soul energy, you can feel them through that reading. But because there's no emotion, and I've done a few of these readings, it's like blast from the past, but the one that you didn't want. It's like I've done it ages ago, but there's a reason I said that. Maybe you watched one of those readings and that actually happened. An ex came back that you didn't want to come back because there was no emotion tied to it. Okay, again, just my point of this, the universe tries to show you the power. You're not crazy, you're not delusional, you've just got too much emotion tied to it. If every other time you feel something and it pops up, too much emotion tied to it. Do you know what I'm trying? The right collective, you'll know exactly what I'm trying to say. You aren't crazy, you aren't delusional, you're too fixated on your end stop. Sorry. Tough pill, but it's the truth. Too much emotion tied to your union. Instead of surrendering it to the divine, truly learning patience, living day by day, I'm going to be the best version of myself. I've got a lifetime worth of trauma. Let's say you're 25 years old. That's 21 years of trauma you have to heal. Okay? It doesn't just happen in a couple weeks. This takes years. I always say, let's just say you got activated 2 years ago. You're only 2 years old. Sorry, I have to say, you're re-parenting yourself in life. You're relearning emotion that's been bound and trapped you in not just this lifetime, but so many before. Not an easy journey. It's not meant to be easy. It's meant to be hard. It's meant to be painful. It's meant to be stressful. It's meant to teach you the power of you and your connection. You are our creator. We are all one. Use that magic properly. Focus, and it's not focus on the light and the dark, but that's really the path. It's learning that dark emotion, painful emotions, not as bad as we believe. That's how we truly find our light. We learn to feel it, not push it away. And through the progressive journey of walking through the fire, every time you walk through that fire, you learn the lesson quicker and quicker and quicker. But you guys don't take periodic assessment. So when you're in an emotional tailspin, it might swallow you in the moment. But if you've picked yourself up in a day or 2 days later, you're improving. Slow and steady wins the race. Huge deviation, but for the right collective that's truly activated, and everything I'm saying is penny, 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 penny. So taking you back to memories of these energies, soul ties, you think of them, they pop up, all of that stuff, you need to hear it. It's like the universe doesn't want you to keep pushing your timeline away. Okay, because it's you. Sorry, I have to say it again. If you keep putting this person in this category, walk away. Because you'll be waiting for years. Years. Okay? It's not worth the pain. Jump off the roller coaster because you can. I say it all the time. People, I can't move on, it's my divine. No, you're choosing not to move on. You're choosing to stay isolated. You're choosing to crave. You're choosing to not get yourself out in social surroundings. You don't need to get on dating sites, but if you just got out in the world a bit more, what would happen? They would release you a soulmate. But you probably conform to your house, probably don't leave. You might do some daily things, but you guys choose to stay in your magical bubble. I always say spiritual isolation is necessary for the toot, because let's be real, everyone looking in. I heard this video the other day. This person was saying spiritual psychosis is schizophrenia. Like, just some of the stuff, we've got so much of our world changing on a, they're schizophrenic. Like, it's crazy. Literally online, people can just be like, boop, 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 boop. There you go. Fact. So, like, the amount of people activating, and probably from what I have felt, right, I'm only 36 years old, but from what I have felt, and this has been here from the start of timeline shifts, I get it, but from 2012, the way this world started changing and igniting, and the activation and the awakening, that ain't all schizophrenic people. Sorry, all see the same, feel the same, signs, twins, your waves, your collectives. Like, anyway, I could rant about this for days. But this collective, stop, literally, it's your outdated thinking. It needs to be removed. You replay the same emotion time and time again. And instead of improving the inner monologue about this person, it's progressively getting worse because of the time. Because you're focusing and fixating too much on your union. This isn't Zen and balance. This isn't equal yin and yang duality of masculine, feminine. Crow. Stop, you're conditioning your mind to a very negative outlook. And it'll never work. It'll never work. Because without you knowing, full of resentment and pain. Because of silence. Okay? Or not getting your way. Because you gave in to the dry. You gave in to them not seeing you properly. And another thing I say, your divine will never see you properly till you see yourself properly. You're a reflection. So you keep excusing their shit. How do you see yourself? My advice here, every time you catch yourself focusing on this, get out of your magical bubble and get outside the house. That was my point before. Yes, we need spiritual isolation because we're manic. That's how we're presented to the world when we first activate, that we're absolutely schizophrenic. They keep you safe until the spiritual psychosis goes away. Like I always say, it normally lasts for, and this is general, about 6 months to a year. You are completely like, the walls in here, they're talking to each other. All right? Because you're finally opening your brain. You're opening the right eye. But after that, and you know that your psychosis has minimized and you're seeing clear again, you can, have a beautiful balance of spirituality and practicality Get out of your magical bubble, because that's another test in itself. Because I find most of you guys that activate, you're lone wolves. You've always been isolated. So it's another lesson in your shadow to get out in the world. Stop being scared of people. Stop being, and I know that's a very, extremist word, but it's the truth. I see it all. No, energy, it just overwhelms me. People's energy, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with public spaces. Another thing you've created in your mind to create another block of fear. Okay, until you walk through the fire and teach yourself it's not as bad as you're making it out to believe, it's never going to heal. Make sense? See it outside of the box. This collective, if you don't start switching your thought pattern, I promise you, there's no point. There's no point, because you're keeping yourself miserable, because what you have been doing for however long, it's not working. You're too stuck in the mind over communication. And you're poisoning something that should be so beautiful, because of what 85% of the population is making your brain believe to be true. So unfortunately now it's just complete resentment, okay? And no wonder there's been communication issues, because you had an expectation from the start, because of your 4D mind. This is my be all and end all. This is my twin. They long for me. And every time that wasn't met, you either were abruptive, you blocked, you reacted, whatever it was, and this pushed this person away more and more, because you weren't healing, you weren't seeing yourself, even through all the damage, all the pain, all the betrayal, and 10 times out of 10, the way a twin leaves is painful. It's meant to activate your last bit of trauma. But then you guys pretend like nothing's happened with a, hey, how are you? I'm going to stop. Find you. See your worth and see your respect. That's my advice. And maybe that's what this is. It's time to get out and have fun. If when I said this, you were like, I'm not doing that, it's time. And if you're going to say, I've got no friends, make some. Get a hobby. Go to the gym. Start pottery. Painting, the painting classes. A boot camp in the park with all the women. Find something you're passionate about and just do it. Take yourself on a couple of dates. The universe will align you with who you're meant to be around, but you can't be scared of society and people. You'll be trapped for years. And one more thing. And I say this when you're healing, it's not going to work straight away. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're going to feel like, oh, and the negativity, the shadow, the magnetic pull is going to make you feel like, oh, not today, just stay at home. Oh, I can't be bothered, I'll do it tomorrow. You have to fight that magnetic pull. Be stronger than the darkness. Remember, lighthouse, beacon, where there is light, there is dark that tries to throw you off your path. Remember that. Fight the magnetic pull of saying no to yourself all the time. Say yes. Yes. Okay. Sorry. And then you will ascend properly. Heart with... Make it make sense. So when you're in love bubble energy, oh, this person owns the key to my heart. I can't get over them. Oh, but they're a narcissist. They are so self-involved. They avoid me like the plague. All they do is lie to me. What about all the betrayal here? What about this, that, this, that, this, that? Like, you know what I'm saying. Twin flame. That did not just happen. So what did I say before? You're a reflection. What just came out? Perfect pairing. Twin and mirror. You need to believe this. So many people believe they're this, but they don't believe in the things that entail with it. You are a mirror. So if you're thinking like this, how do you think they think of you? You're a liar? That you're a narcissist? that they can't talk to you? Oh, he must be keeping something away from me. You are feeding each other's fear, because you're as bad as each other. It's not that this person doesn't, if anything, they think just like, and this is why I say, again, if you do not have discernment, do not watch readings daily. Even I've got minimum 6 collectives here, and sometimes we get a new one that not everyone's a twin. So just because you might feel your story in some of the collectives, it probably isn't yours. I always say you work in colors. So your story, just like the twin waves, right? You guys have your same waves. It's the same with collectives. You see it in the comment. You guys might have the same story, but it deviates a little bit. So it might sound like it's yours, but this is why me, not other readers, I'm talking about my craft, I'm so detailed. Those little deviations that come into my mind, that's what I mean about details. That's what I mean about don't make it fit. If those little things that come into my mind don't resonate with your mind, and your mind doesn't take you to memories, not your reading. That's what I mean about discernment. Okay? Details for a reason. I say that all the time. Watch from part 1. Make sure everything fits. But people still don't get it, because there's so many readers that just take what fits and leave the rest. It sends you guys crazy. Sorry. Again, I'm not judging anyone's craft, but I can't stand that. You're going to get online, my belief, my universal truth. My universal truth, if you are going to do collectives online, they should be extremely detailed. We deal with a vulnerable community. These 3-minute, there's not enough to, but I will say, everything I believe does find you for a reason. So if they're coming over your feed, maybe your lesson is to learn discernment. Or maybe there's a certain little message that you do need to hear, but I wouldn't be holding on to the timeline or the whole reading. Maybe there's just a little seed that needs to activate. Just because something comes on your feed, it doesn't mean the whole thing and the whole message is meant for you. There's a lesson in it. Yes, I agree. But 9 times out of 10, that lesson is learn discernment. Start trusting yourself. Okay. Oh, God. Sunglasses. So you think this person's looking, stalking, watching from the sideline. It triggers you. You could be putting them in the category of a karmic. You could literally be thinking, bam, 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 bam. And also, I just noticed this is underneath girl talk friends. Just be careful. You could have... especially if you've had an iffy energy with someone of recent, there's clearly a lesson here with someone that just creeps in as well. That will resonate. Detail for a reason. It's like, there's just a fake friend around you. They watch you. They copy you. It's like, it just makes you feel icky. Boundary. Okay? If you were being, and that's another thing I say, if you are being placed with lessons of boundaries, there's something big coming up to do with boundaries. So if you've been getting intuition, right, thinking of someone that you deem to be, and then they pop up, soul energy, there's a reason behind it, okay? But there is someone here, because I remember when I read that, just maybe wrong advice, okay? I always say no one gives you better advice than you and your spirit team when you're really connected to this journey, okay? Get in meditation, get out in nature, say a prayer, put some hertz on, see the downloads that come, okay? They might even activate it in your dreams. Whatever it is, if you have prophetic dreams, you are getting your intuition and how powerful you are. There's a reason we deviated about soul energy. They're trying to get you to see how powerful you are, but through other people right now, because they can't bring in your intuition with this person because there's too much emotion. They read out energy, okay? There's too much emotion, so every time you feel, oh, my intuition was wrong, I got my timeline wrong again, too much emotion. So just... the right collective, I really think they're trying to make you believe in your power right now. And this person, boundary, okay? Snake, literally, ew. Sorry, This person, competition, enemy, clever, look over your shoulder. I'd be careful. There's someone here presenting as a snake. Okay, I think you've seen that this person's had grievances with a lot of other people, let it be in your field or through your friendship group, whatever it is. I feel they're manipulative, and the sad thing is they're not even aware about it. Okay, they're very self-unaware. Be careful. You've literally got karmic, so a lesson, and you're getting triggered by it, but you're avoiding your intuition. They're a snake. Okay. It's like they pretend, it's like they wish for your downfall in the background, constantly sending you the evil light. It's like they're jealous of you. Okay. Would they ever admit it? Do they actually know that in their soul? Scary. That's probably who the real narcissist is. But because you're always consumed, because we're talking about sign, because unfortunately your brain still thinks anything you feel is tied to your person. It's like you can feel you've got someone deceptive narcissist, but you're thinking it's them. It's this person. Sorry, I have to say it. Like, now that I'm seeing this, because we said, and then it makes you replay your heartbreak, because again, your brain resonates with every single emotion and intuition as this person. Okay. The reason we say everything. This is one of these readings you save, and I always say, when a reading truly resonates, every detail, save it. Because every time you watch a reading, you can get a different message from it. Okay. And everything we say, because I just go on a tangent sometimes, but it's all a channel. It's all for a reason. And this is making more sense. You're mistaking energy right now. Especially if you've been thinking this and feeling yucky, and then this person's popped up. It's them. But this is making you relive your heartbreak, going over details. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Let's just say you've been on this journey for 3 years. There's a reason I said that. If you are still, every time this person comes over you, this deeply hurt, this deeply... we aren't really healing it. Like, I'm just ripping off the band-aid here. Okay? And it's because of your mind. I tell you guys this all the time about whatever keeps repeating emotionally. Again, they show us in our daily life. Same arguments with past partners, family, friends, whatever it is. You're not healing it. That's why it keeps coming back around. This world works in cycles, 2-year karmic cycles. Sometimes those cycles are very continuous, daily, whatever it may be. This has replayed in your cycle so many times, and you still don't have a different approach energetically. Maybe it's gotten easier. Maybe you've started to realize you don't think about them as much. Positive, tick. But when you do think about them, you ruminate. So you could think you're healing and, they don't come over me all the time. Maybe I've got past them, maybe this. But when the emotion comes up, my point, you think and replay it the exact same way. Right, collective? That'll make sense. So it's like you're half there. Okay. Heart with a key. Seduction. They're cheating on me. There's third-party interference. There's this, there's that. But then you also think, but it's stability. I've endured long enough. I need to keep enduring. But if you want to keep on this roller coaster, start changing what needs to be done. It's just tough love, because it hurts my heart that people can be stuck in pain for so long. Okay, and it's because of pure confusion. You're trying to break free from the shackle of societies. 85%, the way that they think, walk, move, literally robots to our world. That's what you're trying to break free from, but that's what you guys constantly fall back on. We thought pattern. Okay, what you're trying to break free from. The negativity we're bound to. This world teaches judgment. They teach us to be opinionated. They teach us it's what's written in a book is fact. What's written on Google is fact. Like the things that... Look at social... Anyway. I could just keep talking. Break free from that thought pattern. If you truly believe you're on this journey, you can't be half in with it. And there you go. You got the two quickest moving energies. If you can just, you've clearly been on this for a while. Okay. You got the lightning and the revelation here. Hopefully you've gotten a little bit of a light bulb moment through this, a little bit of an epiphany. Okay. I'm hoping that the right collective, this has been like a wow, revelation. Yes, you could have something, but just the theme of this. Truth, revelation, protection, power, clarity, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. All right, let's keep going. I reckon I've already been blabbering for a few minutes. So powerful collective. Always know when I start, just beep, 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 beep. This is from your spirit team. Okay. All right. Oh, tiger's eye. Maybe you need some tiger's eye. Eye of the tiger. Bum, 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 bum. Go put that song on and have a stomp. Okay, Mercury retrograde. Oh, you want to hope that we can clear out some energy here before this. Expectation. So don't have an expectation. Maybe you're expecting that this person, and there could be a talk about pregnancy as well, not gonna lie, but I'm more because of the theme of it. Maybe you've really been bound to, oh, this person's gonna come back in Mercury retrograde. We've got a wave coming in. So maybe you think, I'm in this wave. I promise you, my angels, in the nicest way, and I'm saying this from a place of love so you can release, you are not in this wave. Like, I have to be honest. Like, if you were like you could have another lesson coming up soon. This isn't union energy, okay? And hopefully, band-aid. That's not to make you upset or trigger you, but it's help you release this. Okay, if you get any form of communication, please don't take the moment of bliss. Don't take the oh hey, like the right collective. You've clearly never put up a boundary here, okay? Because even right now you're being taught lessons about boundaries with the people around you. The universe is preparing you for a boundary, not for union. So let go of the expectation that everything's just gonna fix next time you hear from this person. It's funny, I did a reading the other day and I'm seeing that exact part. There was a 4 of Swords, right, in reverse. So that's about ghosting, stagnation, burnt out, just feeling so heavy and emotional, right? And then to confirm it, it was a 10 of Cups. So there's a reason that collective could have really resonated with you. It was like, right now, so much pain, but you're literally expecting just one little, oh, hey, let's go for coffee. You're going to get a 10 of Cups. You kidding? Okay, sorry, I have to say it. This collective, lower the expectation of what comes next, okay? Narcissist, sneaky, earth sign. And this person, now that they could be affecting your pentacles, actually, because... Actually, I feel this collective, you're powerful. So the more they creep in with the evil eye, I think they just have to keep seeing you be abundant. I feel this person, especially because I keep seeing social media in my mind. If you were someone that progressively grows, right? And then this person would have come to your mind, right? Maybe you guys are in the same field or you've been friends for a long time and, you know, there's something about you, the way you glow, and true divines, you glow. You're a beacon of light for this world. You were born with your influential glow and your magnetism for a reason, right? So you guys, when you activate, you start to soar, right? I feel this person, like you can see in your physical, this person they don't grow. They've got abundant blocks everywhere. You can see the proof in the pudding that this person's it's a negative energy. They might present like the kindest person in the world. Remember Narcissist. Yeah? But if you can witness that this person has no progression in life, right? But they suck up your ass. They try to copy you. They try to be you. They try and talk like you. That's coming from jealousy. Just saying. What is that saying? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That's what I feel this energy is like. Sorry, I'm getting... Close the door. Close the door. Boundary with that person. Just saying. Even if it is a family member, I don't care what anyone says. This whole blood is thicker than water. Another 85% of the population, BS. They're our biggest karmic energy. You've got to remember, from 3-4 years old, this starts from our family and our upbringing. People that activate, you're meant to break generational cycles. It's not about being mean and putting up a boundary. But if you've been put into, and again, life full of trauma, that trauma's come from somewhere. Okay? Friend, family, whatever it is, jelly belly. Green-eyed monster. And your poor brain thinks that you're bloody divine. Sad. And let's just... So I'm talking so much. Let's just say, right? So let's say your breakup was painful. Let's say there were some things that weren't spoken. Let's say they did leave you by just saying, I don't love you. Yes, there was pain. Yes, there was unanswered questions. There's a reason I said 3 years. If you've been on this journey for 3 years and you are still holding on to your separation and what happened in your separation, you're still holding on to the pain of the past, people you weren't meant to be. And I always say this, if you're holding on to the past, you're going to recreate the past. If you are still holding on to that, and because of that separation, you think this person's a narcissist, or because you've excused their dry energy instead of putting up a boundary sooner. Just saying. Just saying. Food for thought. How are you going to create something new if you're still holding on to the old version of them? Because they're clearly still holding on to the same old version of you. Your perceptions aren't shifting, they're getting worse. Feeling used. So whoever this air sign is, feeling used, but yeah, manifesting. So you've asked for your energy is all mixed up. All mixed up. Because I think the right collective, your brain still resonates. All your intuition, all your signs, but majority of anything that activates in you emotionally, you tie it to this person. Even though the universe tries to show you proof in the pudding through people coming in, whatever it is, as you're thinking about them a day or two later, you still think all your anxiety is tied to your broken heart. Where if you have been on this journey for this long, your heart shouldn't be broken anymore. Okay? All right. But the universe energy right now, tell the universe exactly what you want. What are you telling the universe right now? They used me. They used me. They're a liar. They're self-involved. They're a narcissist. That's what you're telling the universe. Through your mind, the power of your mind, this powerful collective. So when it comes to communication, what they're going to keep giving you, you feel used. You feel taken advantage of, because that's what you keep telling the universe is happening. Okay? All right. I think I've already been talking for a very long time. I just want to quickly get your main energy. I want to tap into this friend energy, and I want to show you the difference with this friend. And actually, I don't think your divine's going to be much different because you're both mirroring right now. So I think it's going to be negative. I'm going to be honest. But readings like this, no, I'm not going to say that because the right collective, you will. You right now. You as a person right now, okay? I just want you to see how magical you are. Oh, God. Oh, look at this. Literally, you're a mystic, right? So 50-50, and that's your brain. Artistic, emotional, mystic, fantasy, fantasy, dreams, enchanting, sensitive, fluidity, psychic abilities, diving deep, healing, compassion, intuitive, romantic. Sign. This is your agreement. It's your soul contract. You're stuck in a cycle. Agreement, pact, cycle, contract, partnership, trust, trust. Trust your team. Trust your activation. Trust the miracle that is you. See the world. Believe more. Believe. What's that? Do you believe in magic? Ah, na, 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 na. Why did I just... That's what you... Put that song on too. Write that somewhere. I believe in magic. Write that. And I have this saying. It's F ordinary, I'm magic. You're not ordinary. You're magic. Believe that. And stop trying to live in an ordinary mind. That's not this collective. Release. Promise, bond, continuing on, circular, round and round and round and round, the roundabout. You could be seeing a lot of circles right now. You could be seeing 999, 10, 10, 10, 0, 0, 0, because the universe is trying to close out a chapter for you. They're trying to grant you a world energy now. I always say you can't get a world energy until you end something out. This needs to be ended. The emotion, the way you communicate. Writing, communication, fax, email, mail, note. Why did I see this person? I don't even want to say friend. The snake. Making contact. Please, if your brain went straight to this person, 27th of the 7th could tie you to this person in some way or form. 25th of the 7th, they could be a water sign. Or you could be a water sign. But I more think that's speaking better to yourself and seeing what's coming across your table right now. Mystery. You know what I say about this card. Go grab your book and open up to page 10 or 26 and see what your angels want you to know. You. Don't take it to this person. You. Message for you. Okay, go glide your hand around a book. See what one you pick. The right collective, what they show you will line up to this reading and the message you need from your team. Write it in the comments. Memory, hidden, mystery, secrets. Philosophy, intellect, education, manuscript. And can I say, this mystery, right? These hidden memories. Anyone that's truly activated, you don't see everything straight away. You get granted keys along the process. With every bit that they test your commitment, with every lesson that's passed, with every this, your mind evolves more and more. I talk about true spiritualists all the time. They're not stuck in a box. They learn from people. They learn from different religions. Their mind is a sponge, right? You do not know all the answers straight away. And this is why I say it's a process of healing. This emotion, once you overcome it, you'll get another layer. Some things are meant to be a mystery. Some things just need blind faith. And if you don't want to do that anymore, don't do it anymore. But you need to make a decision on what way you're going to go. Mystery is beautiful. I hate that saying, oh, I don't like surprises. Who the fuck doesn't like a surprise? Sorry, that's BS. People that don't like surprises, you're control freaks. Sorry, in the nicest way. Mystery is beautiful. It's exciting. Makes way for those serendipitous fated moments, those full circle moments. It makes way for the aha, like revelation, the epiphanies, the light bulbs. Okay, mystery is beautiful. You don't need all the answers. You don't need the answers. You just need to believe in magic. Truly. 26th of the 10th. Church. So the certain principles. I think this collective, you could be just how much I'm talking, I feel your mind is ascending, you're unlocking something. So maybe right now you're feeling completely stuck or you're in acceleration mode, okay? Because just how much I'm like, but I always say as a reader, we embody the collective's energy, okay? But your belief system is being tested right now. Don't give in to the magnetic pull, okay? Please watch from part 1. Principle, religion, dogma, family values, marriage, collective consciousness. And that's another thing. If you truly are a divine, I find not all of you don't all become readers and this and that, but you do some form, like we said at the start, there's some form of healing work, there's some form of emotional work, there's some form of understanding, unconditional love, when you're putting into the world, right? So if you're dealing with people's energy, lighthouse, who... huge majority of you, you're picking up your collective's energy that needs healing through this. But your mistake, because your brain's telling it's you, because you've put this face in your mind, everything you feel, especially from your collectives, you're like, that's me. That's my story. That's this. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? You're picking up your collective's consciousness. I can't even, some words I cannot say. But traditions, you're breaking free from certain programming. It takes time. Okay, stand in your truth. Be a leader, not a sheep. Don't regurgitate stuff you hear online. Just stand in your power, and who cares what anyone has to say about it. Look at this world. It's just full of opinions. You're never not going to have opinions. Where there is power, there is... Just saying. You can't please everyone. Stand in your truth. Activate your line more. You're powerful. Break free from the mold. Just, and that's another thing to write. I am a leader. I am not a sheep. I'm not a copycat. I don't need to hear other people's shit. I have broken free from the mold. So I'm not going to keep conforming to the mold. Okay? Just saying. Water element. Clouds. I actually think maybe this person, I know you got earth, there could be a cusp or... But these, both deviations. So right now, your psychic abilities, you're seeing things in clouds. Okay, so thoughts, problems, doubts, hesitation, beyond view, unclear, confusion, indecision, misunderstandings. And if you've got a little energy vampire that pretends to be all nice, you're picking up on their brain. Sorry, it's like, I really feel this collective, you've just got a negative person. You need to change your perspective, and wherever you are getting intuition to shut a door right now, shut that door. If it's the block button, if it's the whatever it is, get them out of your energy until you clear your mind out. Protect yourself. Protect your home. Clean your home. Have a salt shower. Do an egg cleanse. Your perspective, you need to get out of the clouds. Okay? Because all of your power right now is murking. The whole point of this reading. Powerful. So your cycles, your contract, your soul contract, your bond to the universe, right? You got the psychic again with judgment. They're trying to give you a judgment energy. Total transformation, heeding the call, renewal, surrender, awaken properly, rebirth, clean slate, fundamental changes, clearing and purging, especially the old. Deeply committed, I have to emphasize that one. Manifest your deepest desires. Remember the purple deck. What do you manifest? Watch for part 1. All in for what you love. Both feet in. Reawaken your lost hope. Watch from part 1. Okay. Geez Louise. This communication. Let it be. Let it be. So let it be this person. Let that be. Close the door, over and done, the end. Or you constantly craving from this person. Let it be. Walk away from it. Stop fixating on it. Detach, hibernate, contemplation, go within, silence, rest, self-reflect, complete celebration, eventually. Think it over, especially. And then the end right now. Empress, goddess of stillness. You could be really glowing right now, though. Attraction, attractiveness, and if you are in Empress mode, no wonder the purple, what you're manifesting right now. You're glowing. So what you're putting out, good or bad, you are going to bring it in. Okay, focus on good. Focus on good. All right. But back to part one, when it comes to this person, you need to remove all emotion. The energy about the soul tie and how when you're not connected to emotion, things come in. There's too much emotion here, good or bad. I think this is where you go crazy. You're fighting. I got to be positive, and then you're like, oh, the time. Release it. Every time they come over you, 66 days to truly imprint a habit. Get 66 days on a whiteboard for 66 days, because I guarantee you this collective, every day this person pops up on your mind. Every time they come into your mind, you need to do something. Turn to a passion, okay? But it needs to be something accessible. Easily accessible. You could add a walk or a gym in it, but let's say they come into your mind 20 times a day. You ain't going to go for a walk 20 times a day or to the gym 20 times a day. It needs to be something that clears your mind frame. So a meditative state. If you can sit in meditation and clear your mind, perfect. Focus on meditation. If you can't do that, read a book. If you're someone that can get lost in a story, like as you start reading, right? Read. If you are creative, paint, crochet, count your stitches instead of your thought pattern. You need to find something clean. Do your walls, do whatever. You need to be proactive, mental discipline. When they come over you, you need to clear it. Center. Find center. Every day. Be on top of it. That's my advice. You can choose to do it or not, but this collective, you need something here. Okay? Because you're in Empress mode right now. Don't waste this time on negativity. Grace, charm, beauty, love, relationship, magnetizing, abundance, pleasure, happiness. And then this last one, so you're on a crossroads. Do you move forward with your belief, or do you conform to the structure that you're trying to break free from? Do you really stand in your power, and who gives an F about what anyone says with judgment and opinions? You know you're connected. You know it's your team that matters. It's not the people that watch you or walk beside you. It's your team. If they're giving you messages, give the right message. Don't be afraid of people. Online is such a disgusting place with people's opinion. Like I said, make that block button your best friend. Okay? What you say, stand in power. Have confidence in what you've been shown, because again, you were chosen to be activated. Remember, you chose your vessel for a lifetime full of trauma. You knew the day was going to come, if you know it or not, before you signed your contract. You would be activated. You'd be connected to the universal frequency that you would be a teacher for this world. Don't go off your path because of people's judgment and what they deem to be real. I'm sure you've heard me say this is my universal truth. When I talk about it's my universal truth, it's what I've been shown. I'm not saying I'm right, I'm wrong. I'm not saying none of it. I'm saying what I've been shown, what I believe. Okay? Speak your universal truth. If people think it's right or wrong, you are saying that's your truth. That's what you've been shown. Why should someone judge how you feel? Like, truly, bugger them. And then Aquarius. Remember, individual genius. You're a genius. The sign of the genius. Be assertive, independent, idealistic, original. You're original. Trendsetter. And you're opinionated for a reason. Okay, in a nice way. I know we're talking about opinionated people, but your opinions matter, this collective. You're very intellectual, genius, but eccentric, beautiful, but you're an individualistic. You're meant to break the mold, okay? Embody this, and there's something beautiful coming in 2 to 4 weeks. If you, and not your person. Sorry. I have to make it clear. Okay. Expect the unexpected. Expansion, Jupiter, beautiful, but your optimism. Expansive, optimistic, growth, benefit. Why did it just go it says benefic. What does that mean? Not benefit, benefic. Luck, making stable changes, destiny, turning point, tolerant. You maybe need a bit more tolerance. Grateful. I've been a bit intolerant in this reading. Maybe a bit thin-skinned right now. Goodwill and fortune. Okay, unexpected too. And can I tell you right now, this collective, when it comes to this person, that's an expectation. So it's not that. I just need to make it clear. Okay, because I'm trying to get this collective to remove that. Unexpected blessing. Something you don't see coming. Not on your energy radar. Where your divine is the only thing on your energy radar. Sorry. For this collective. Okay. Get out. That's another big detail. Watch from part 1. You need to get out and about. Okay. All right. Let's see what's attached to your energy right now. See this person. What's attached to this energy? 5 of Wands. Know it all. Competition. Enemy. Arguing. Chaos. Misunderstandings. Just be careful. Be careful. Because you're mistaking whatever that is for your person. Sad. I just can't. I can't with this magician. Focus on the power of your mind. Willpower. Influence. Master manifester. Every deck you've got it. Every deck. And like we said right at the start, probably one of my first sentences, people think I'm positive, I bring all my glowing threads in. Negativity does the exact same. That's all you're bringing in. Inspired action is coming over you though, and I can feel it. Like I said before, the way I'm like for this collective, you're upgrading your mind right now. Your intellect. We said that before. So there's things, this is what's weighing you down and cancels your manifestations. Lack of effort. I feel bogged down. This is so stagnant. What's the point of this? This isn't worth the effort anymore. Because of people attached to you, picking up their energy. They're stuck, abundant, blocked energy. So start counting your blessings and your authentic self. Huge other detail for this collective. Step into your authentic power. Break the mold. But time to count your blessings. Okay, you've got to be supremely optimistic right now. For people that aren't activated, this is going to sound like such a Delulu reading. It's going to sound, okay, the right collective, you'll get it. Every deck, they're confirming everything we're saying to show you the power, okay, to show you the magic, to make you believe. Every single deck, all right? The right collective, this should be a lightning bolt through your brain, all right? And like I said, if this has been like a lightning bolt through your brain from part 1, first, second, save it. Watch it every time you start to go to get yourself out of it, okay? You need to be on top of your thought pattern right now. Oh, this is nice. I don't want to read it to you though. I don't want to read it to you. So we know we've got something unexpected, okay? That's going to be beautiful, Jupiter energy. Unexpected. Variety though. Something's about to change up. You're about to adapt. Positive. Conquering self-doubt. Do it differently though. Embrace change. And then something will come. And after making amends, not just with yourself, maybe something around you, an unexpected surprise will come. So out of this, look at the only theme of your whole reading that's blocking you, your negative mind. Oh, no ever. Why aren't I moving forward? This isn't even worth it. I'm fucking crazy. Sorry, I shouldn't have said the F word, but... And I guarantee you when we confirm this is that messy, malicious energy that's making you feel like this, and you don't even know. You think it's your person. Stop. Learn your lesson. Learn your lesson. Third party. I'm not going to say because you got karmic energy, right? Time alone. Someone else's influence. Okay, I'm not going to say heavy part. It's just someone else's influence that's around you. As we're saying, I felt that for that. It's someone else, not your person. It is not your person. It is someone else's energy. And because you're picking up their energy, what are you projecting onto your person? This isn't worth it. This is crazy. I'm losing my mind. So then it does become your person. And you're both ping-ponging the same fear. Same resentment, same emotion. This destroyed me. This person probably feels you bloody cursed them. I did a reading yesterday. It's coming to my mind. They probably think you did love magic on them because they're consumed by you and they're angry about it. Because you're angry about it because someone else's influence. Watch from part 1. Don't want to read it. Don't want to read it. You do have something very beautiful coming in. Okay, so some form of proposal, an invitation, something quite affectionate, something quite romantic, charming. Yes, okay, whatever. But we need to clear this out first. Okay, and it's not coming soon. You don't know your timeline. You don't know your timeline. You don't know your timeline, but they're saying this will be possible. Have you guys ever, this is coming to my mind, have you ever seen a reading online or got a personal reading? I've actually read a few people like this. I'll give them a month of the year, right? And then they come back to me. So say I said, let's say I said March or April or August. Let's just say I said a certain month. Might not come in that year, but I've had people messaging me saying, oh my God, it didn't happen that much, but it's happened this much. It's on your timeline, but you guys prolong your timeline. Makes sense? So it's the same. There's a reason I'm saying this. Just because this is here, maybe it might even be a collective you read online, or you've read online, and then it all resonated to the T, and it might not have come in that exact date, but if the reader said a certain month, did it come in a year later? Did it come in 2 years later? Did you remember that reading? Did that imprint on your mind? And it used to always come up. Just because you see it in the time, right? If a reading resonates right through your core, takes you to memories, the signs, the synchronicities, the goosebumps of this, it's on your timeline. But now you need to heal the energy to bring that timeline in. We talk about this all the time. Okay? Very important. It's here. It's part of your glowing thread. It's part of your destiny. Who gives about the time? Is all I'm trying to get to for this collective. Oh my, stop it. What did I say about that 7 of coins? This person is greedy. They're possessive if they know it or not. I think they're obsessed with you. They're miserable. They're disloyal. They're jealous. They're stubborn. And they're ungrounded. But they present like they're manipulator. Sorry. When I'm reading it, I think they present so confident. They present that they are a snake. And these are the scariest minds because this person doesn't even realize. They believe they're this when really they're this. And like I said, watch from part 1, you would have had so many warning signs. People talking to you about this person. I think you've always given this person the benefit of the doubt. Scary person because they don't realize this. Okay, sorry, I have to say it. And there's that earth again. So it could be an earth fire, but I was feeling water. Gosh. And I did say cusp before as well. Just saying. They present as they're a visionary. They present as they're energetic. They present so fake. Sorry. And also, that could be you. Why they're so jealous and over you. But again, you're picking up their energy. This bogged down. It's whoever's seeping in, third party, someone else's influence. It's not your person. Okay, just need to make that clear. So this, because you're not optimistic, because you're not being your authentic self, because you're not being positive, holding Ace of Cups in reverse. It's holding back your love. It's repressing you. You're not tuned into your intuition properly because your intuition always takes you to the person on your heart. Not good. Take care of yourself more. Focus on self-love and focus on removing, all right, because you're missing this, you're holding this back. It's not there. You're prolonging your timeline. Okay. Again, we talk about it all the time. Power of energy, power of the mind. You are such a magical collective. Remember the deviation for the 5 of Swords in reverse. So until you learn the internal lesson that they're trying to give you so much. They've been making you walk through this fire for years. Learn the lesson. Understand the delays are here for a reason. It's not working against you. They're wanting it to be right. If you signed union into your contract this life, that ain't easy. When I read people that first activate, and again, people write in the comments, please, that have been on this journey for a long time. When they first leave, you, because of your expectation, you think this person's going to bang down your door within a week. Then it goes to 2 weeks. Then it goes to 2 months. And then you start hearing things about the cycles. And then you might come across 9 months and you're like, I can't wait 9 months. And then 9 months comes and you're like, oh my God, where are they coming? And I always say you miss your... Once you get to now, then you're up to 18 months, 26. I talk about it all the time. Another beautiful thing with waves, you can see it in your cycles and your journeys. Okay? Anyway, you start off thinking you can't wait a week for them. And sometimes average separation, it's about 3.5, 4 years. You end up waiting years for them. So what was so scary at the start, just looking at it in that perspective, what was so scary in the start, the abandonment, the codependence to this person, the validation of the love, the I can't get out of bed, I can't eat, I can't sleep, the celibacy, the isolation, the this and that, what you think is going to be unbearable. 4 years later, you're still pumping along the journey. It never broke you. It most awoke you. Remember that. And this is why I talk about periodic assessment. Yes, this is delayed because they want something beautiful. See, you're the master of your emotion and your timeline. No one else. All right, last one. Oh, I just... First card, Magician. Last card, Three of Wands. So both cards are about manifestations. And so it's on your horizon. Who cares when it comes in? Just focus on you. So until you remove someone else's influence, the timeline, this, that, okay, you're prolonging your timeline. But manifesting, big developments. I'm going to say leveling up for work and love. Yes, there could be pleasure, travel, whatever. But this is the progression will arrive when you're not focused on when that ship is going to sail in and you release the Watch from part one. Watch from part one. Okay, that's confirmed enough. This collective, I am not, sorry, not doing it. Not tapping into your person. Not happening. Love you guys, but it's for your benefit. Because that's the biggest theme here. Release. I just wanted you to see that that energy is not them. It's what's attached to you and the right collective that'll make sense. Adjust. Adjustments are required. And that's another thing, because you have murky energy around you. I think my biggest thing is this collective right now, you just need to protect yourself, right? So anyone you have an iffy energy with, just block it out of your system. Like, and that's not you avoiding, it's you protecting yourself. Any intuition spur you have, family, friends, especially this person, this divine of yours, anything you feel weighs you down and creates the clouds, watch from part one, they need a boundary. They need a cleanse. Okay? Don't do no return to sender. Again, when you feel your energies being accessed, broken record, what do I say? Get in front of a mirror, light a white candle, stare at yourself, stare at your higher self, because that's who you're looking at. Remember, those mirrors are portals. Stare at your higher self and say, I claim back my energy that's being accessed. No one can access my energy. That's all you need to say. You don't need to be doing no hoodoo voodoo. You don't need to be doing no cord cutting. You don't need to be doing nothing. Understand your power. You are our creator. Understand your power. All you need to say is, give me my energy back. Do not let anyone access me. I am in protection mode. Protect me. Say it with strength, say it with power, and affirm it. It's the same with mirror work. Until you can look and believe what you're saying with confidence, you ain't doing nothing. Say it with confidence. Believe what you're saying. It's the only thing. And step outside of your comfort zone. Who cares? Step into your authentic self. That deviation about stop hiding who you are because of worry of judgment. And I think the right collective, as you were watching this, I don't even think you thought you were doing that. I think you thought, no, I am my authentic self. If you have copycats in your energy, like, they're trying to show you have more power than you give yourself credit for. Don't be scared of what you are being told to say from up there. You've been chosen to be a thread. You've been chosen to be aligned to their knowledge. You're always going to get opinions. Let's be real. Anyone that's activated, like I said in this, we're put in the category of schizophrenic. That's always going to be there. Always. Who cares? Who cares? Sorry. Step outside your comfort zone. They're trying to bring the world energy we spoke about. They're trying to end this tough cycle. You just need a few little tweaks. And also, I just want to back just a little. Okay, so I kind of contradict, and this is where discernment comes up. So we've been speaking about power of mind and belief, right? So if you are not at that point, you can look in that mirror with complete confidence and belief in your magic and how powerful you are. And just by you saying, give me my energy back, just by you saying that, you need belief that works. If you cannot look in that mirror like the same, affirming it to your soul with positive affirmations, and you get more assurance of doing a cleanse in your home, right? A cleanse, so cleaning and saging, or doing an egg cleanse. I personally don't think that's bad, because you're not mucking with anyone else's energy. You're just protecting your energy. And this is my universal truth. I know there are people out there that hex and do love spells and cord cutting. That's your craft. That's your craft. For the collective I'm reading, the message I'm getting for you is to not muck with anyone else's energy. Just protect your energy. Okay, that's all I'm saying. How you practice your craft, how you work with energy, it's up to you. My advice from what I'm hearing for this collective, all you need to do is claim your energy back. Just protect yourself. Okay, you need to be doing no freezer work, none of it. Okay, sorry, I'm not going to say it. Okay. And then a personal issue reaches resolution, but we've got to calm your emotion. And I feel it in this reading, just how much I'm talking. I cannot stop yapping. So this would be the right collective's brain right now. You'll be beep, 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 beep. Or, like I said before, very blocked, and you're about to be like beep, 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 beep. So just protect yourself right now. Okay. Oh, been here from the start of time, trying to get it right, trying to break free from this game, this condemnment, literally. And this is my love from the start of time. So the right collective, you've had downloads, you're written in the stars, you have an ancient love that you were this and that in one lifetime, you've been written in history. Like, this is my ancient love, okay? You are so powerful, this collective. This is someone that is truly, truly please watch from part 1. Stop with the negative mind frame, okay? From a place of love. From a place of love. Stop with the negative talk, because look, you're an elephant. The gold elephant too, with the trunk up. They're trying to give you so much luck right now. You're in Empress mode. Elephants could be a memory as well. Crescent moon. Could be born on a crescent moon. Completion. So again, remember we said you could be seeing a lot of zeros or like cylinders everywhere, circular things, but they're trying to grant you a world energy right now. The end of a tough cycle approaches if we can change a thought pattern. Citrine, good luck, good fortune. This is where I truly believe for this collective, and you might not want to hear it, but I'm going to say it. That unexpected, things are coming in, your first blessing is abundance for the right collective. So until you really start soaring and you get some form of abundant influx in your life, right? I've got some twins that it's the change at the same time. This collective, it's something about your mission work that starts to truly soar. This is one of my collectives, unfortunately. I feel this person, because I don't think they're active. I don't want to talk about them. But what I'm getting from this, They haven't activated into their birthright just yet. So just how you found your mission work when you activated, this person still doesn't believe in their potential. So what's going to happen for them to grow? Burn to learn. They need to watch you flourish. They need to watch you spread your wings. I think this person is highly driven by Pentacles. I think they want the best for themselves. Could be ruled by 8. Anyway, they're normally destined to their greater fortune later on in life. I feel that the person connected to you, because remember, everybody's cycle, we've spoken about this the past couple of days, the puzzle pieces, it's not just your timeline and their timeline in your soul contract, it's the pieces that lock in to bring things in, right? Part of this person's soul contract that's tied to your soul contract, you're meant to activate their mission work in life. They need to see you succeed in your authentic power. That burn makes them develop more. So I'm going to say it for this collective, it's come to me. So until this happens for you, you've got no movement. So that's what you need to focus on. Your abundant path, your mission work, abundance, mind, body, and soul, to create abundance externally and for the people around you. Right, collective, that'll be a penny. Okay. Oh, I wasn't meant to slam that. Oh my God, the pearl, the world, everything for a reason. Without slamming it, you wouldn't have got the pearl out. You are my oyster. Stop trapping your glow. Divine is by your side. They're always by your side. You get your line. You're not meant to think like the rest. Show the world the real you. Step outside of your comfort zone and trust in your thread to source. I'm going to say this in the nicest way. And this is coming from love. I feel this collective, you're highly spiritual, you're highly activated, you don't put enough effort into your mind's eye. I don't know if you're a reader, I don't know, whatever it is, you do some form of mission work, of healing work. I feel this collective, you know you're powerful, so you don't put extra effort in to improve your downloads or to improve your messages before your collective. I don't think you put enough effort into evolving your mind. And I'm saying this from a place of love. It's because we keep focusing on regurgitated information. Okay. You will never improve if you're not dedicated to it. Like, if this is your craft, you need to know it inside and out. I'm just going to use myself as an example. Whenever I'm doing personals throughout my day or collectives, I'll always tap into a message for you guys, always, because I deal with so many energies. I cleanse before and I cleanse after. Sometimes I even have to have a shower between readings because the energy is that heavy, because I understand energy. I understand anyone that's had a reading with me, our first half an hour, it's your meditation I've gone over, your emotional blocks, your shadow work. It is a free channel at the start. We're not pulling cards till the second half of your reading. I do that for everyone that crosses my energy because I know how valuable you guys are. Okay? And I know the more I'm connected here, the more powerful I am here. Make sense? This collective, it's like, you know you're powerful, but you don't put enough effort into here and into here. Okay? Right, collective, that'll make sense. I'm not saying it to upset you. I'm saying it because you're amazing. Okay? You're amazing. Trust. Put more effort into yourself and your team. 404, you could be seeing a lot of 555, big transformation, judgment energy, complete renewal. They're wanting to grant it to you. First, 515, 15th to the 5th. I had a dream ages ago. You guys might have heard me say it, the moon dream. And the only date that they showed me was the 15th of May, which is funny because it's there. That's came to my mind for a reason. 15th of May could be very important for this collective. 12th of the 1st, 1st of the 12th, 707. So you got 404 and 707. And then 17th of the 10th, 17th of the 7th, 717. So you're seeing a lot. And that's one more thing I'm going to say just quickly to end this off. If you're getting flooded with signs, you're not seeing something properly. Everyone thinks signs mean something positive's around the corner. Signs, they're trying to show you a lesson. They're trying to teach you something. They're trying to improve you. If you are being bombarded with signs, you're not understanding what they're showing you. You're not understanding the emotion. You're relying too much on synchronicities, animals, whatever, your feathers, whatever it is, instead of understanding understanding what you feel when you see that sign. Everyone, again, the Google, the this, the that. Oh, I just saw it. What does that mean? What did you feel when you saw it? A sign is not just to be pop in front of your face. What feeling resonates with what you're being shown? Decipher it yourself. No more powerful than you and your line to source. I say it all the time. Right, collective, that'll make sense. When a sign comes, interlock it with how you're feeling in that moment. Write it down. Decipher your own signs. Decipher your own signs. Okay? Anyway, I love you guys. It's a very long reading. Love you guys.